Hello everybody, I am Pinstar, and this is a special Halloween edition of my Let's Play series with Ghostmaster! Yes, Ghostmaster. It is essentially The Sims 2, only with ghosts, only you play as the ghosts, and your job is to scare the ever-living crap out of them. This actually has nothing to do with Maxis or EA. This was a completely separate game made by a company called Sick Puppies. Wonderfully underrated hit here. It actually came out a couple of months before The Sims 2, and while it bears a lot of graphical resemblance to it, it is its own game, and it is delightful and very, very, very fun. So, let us, without any further ado, get started.
Is there anybody there? What is your name, spirit?
I love the little Ouija board for entering your player name. It's just a delightful touch. And yes, the visuals are a little bit dated. Bear in mind this came out around the same time The Sims 2 did, so about a decade ago. So keep that filter in mind in your brain when comparing the graphics of this game to those of the modern era. It was great graphics for the time, but obviously it's not as good comparatively. But you know what? This is not a game that needs graphics to stand up on its own 2 feet. So let us continue.
The following haunters have been assigned to you. Treat...
So, yes, that was the intro. Very long, but still very well made, in my opinion here. It definitely gives you a sense of what you're going to be doing. You are the Ghostmaster. Well, a Ghostmaster. The game implies that there is more than one, even though you're the only show in town, at least in this town of Gravenville. So you got your sort of your home base here where you can manage and level up your ghosts. I will go into that a little bit later. But first, let's get started with our first haunting. Haunting 101.
You are ready for your field training, young Ghost Master. We are taking you to the Kappa Lambda Sorority House in Gravenville University. Only a small number of sorority girls are in residence at the moment, but scaring them all away should be a sufficient test of your abilities.
Before embarking upon a haunting, you must select your team of ghosts. To play the tutorial, which is highly advisable, click upon Recommend, then upon Go Haunt. You can elect to assemble a team yourself, but you can only benefit from the tutorial with the recommended team.
I've been through this game before, so we do not need to do the tutorial. That being said, this particularly first mission is not too terribly complex. You don't actually have that many.
Allow access
to
for
Pete's
6
sake.
different haunter classes arranged in order of power. Sprites will drain your haunting resources the least, and horrors will drain them the most.
Are you done yet? You done yet? Thank you. So anyway, as you can see here, there are lots of empty spaces here in the different categories of ghosts. As we play through the game, we will be unlocking ghosts. Each of them with their own personalities, their own looks, their own fetters, more on that later, and their own power sets. So it's kind of like it's got an element of Pokemon to it, where you gotta catch them all, or rather, in this case, you gotta free them all. And we'll see what it looks like to free a ghost here, because we will be picking up one new ghost in this particular mission. But so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go with the Gremlin Cogjammer. He messes with electronics. We're going to go with the Horde Clatterclaws. Cheap scares is basically what the hordes do. Put them in a room, drop spiders on people, people get scared, you get more haunting powers, so you can field more ghosts and more powerful ghosts. We're not going to be playing with the elementals in this particular level. They're more utility ones. Here we're just going for straight up scaring. Shivers, plenty of good spots for him there. And then I think I'm going to grab Boo. He's sort of a utility infielder type ghost, but has some scares to him. So we'll get going, and I'll explain what I mean by these different archetypes to the ghosts and utility versus just pure scaring and whatnot. So let's go haunt. So we can see here the list of all of the different mortals, in this case all the sorority girls, and their current statuses. One of them is snoozing. The others are just doing their own thing. And we can see down from here that we have one ghost that has yet to be met. So let's go meet her, see what her deal is. She is right here.
Dreaded dust! I used to command the storms, dearie, but since I went and got myself sucked into this electric broomstick, all I can manage is this infernal sneezing! It'd be a different matter if I got free, mind you. I'd whip up a storm to wake the dead!
So, the way that trapped ghosts, every level has one or more trapped ghosts in them, and they each need something to happen to them to free them, be it something to happen to the object they are attached to, or something to happen in the room that they are in, or something to happen with a specific mortal wandering by. In her case, she needs to get free of that vacuum cleaner, and the best way to get to free her of that is to break the vacuum cleaner. Now, how are we going to break the vacuum cleaner? Well, I cannot directly do anything. I mean, I am a ghost in this game, and I command a team of ghosts, and we can't just go in and say, okay, let's break the vacuum cleaner. But there are certain ghosts with certain powers that can mess with environmental objects. So in this particular case, we have Cogjammer. He is a gremlin. His thing is messing with electronics. Now you can see here his fetter is electrical. This means that you can't just stick your ghosts in the house just anywhere. You know, I couldn't put Gogjammer in the bathroom here because there's no electronics here in the bathroom. You have to bind him to a piece of furniture that is defined as electronics. So the TV, the stereo, the microwave, the refrigerator, or in this particular case, the stereo up here. The vacuum cleaner also counts as electrical, but it's being taken by Weather Witch here. So we're going to bind him to the stereo. Now, right now, he's not going to do anything. We haven't told him to do anything yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at his powers here. So he's got a certain set of powers, and each of these require a certain amount of plasm to be active. So I have 100 plasm right now. And I mean, he's the sprite category, meaning even his most powerful power only uses 30 plasm. So that's not too bad. I could still have 70 plasm to play with, and still field my other ghosts. Now, what we want to do here is wild and crazy. Every device in the area malfunctions. Well, if we want to break the vacuum cleaner to free the witch, we kind of want it to malfunction. So let's do it. And boom.
Okay, dearie. I'm on your team now. Let's blow this joint!
Alright, so now we have Weather Witch, and we can field her on this mission like we can the others. I'm going to go ahead and bench him there. Now you can see the mortals here, some of the girls are she's kind of freaked out a little bit. She's not terrified, but she's like, what the hell is going on with the damn stereo? Now they're coming in here to see what the hell's going on with the stereo. Why the hell did the vacuum cleaner just blow up? Well, here, let's do a little thing. Let's drop some spiders on them. Oops. Yeah, sometimes they will wander out. And that's the thing, you can't control the mortals. You can only control your ghosts. So, sort of herding them to different rooms and predicting where they're going to go is kind of part of the strategy of this game. Okay, so we still need to, we've accomplished our goal of freeing Weather Witch, but we still need to scare all of them away. So, let's get to go into doing that. Alright. Shall we pick on them individually? Well, let's add a nice nasty surprise here. Swarm Strike's a powerful single target scare. So let's drop it on the sleeping girl. That's every girl's nightmare. Have a spider come in and wake you up. Good morning. Did you order some room service of spiders? So now you can see on her, see that red T bar up there? That's her terror level. And when it reaches the white threshold up there, she's going to flee the lot. Right now she is just freaked out. She is running to the bathroom. Let's hit her again. Let's play hide and seek here with Boo here. Is she going to wander out before? No, she wandered out before she saw him. Alright, let's continue putting them on edge. I think I'm going to bind Cogjammer to the TV here. Their electronics starts freaking out. That'll start making them nervous. As we can see here from Nancy. Yeah, she's not too happy about that. And let's bind him. Now, as you can see, you know, different ghosts here have different fetters, and some of the fetters are more or less common. Like electronics are pretty common, but emotional is kind of specific. Luckily, these rugs seem to be classified as emotional, so I can stick Shivers here, so he can start working on Nancy here and give her a little fright. So as you can see, her terror bar increased. The other two bars are, the M is for madness. You can actually drive people insane, and that's just as good as scaring them away, but it's much harder. And then the B is the belief. If they have really low belief, they will just basically just say, no, I didn't see that. That doesn't mesh. All right, so let's keep it up here. We gotta herd them into one room and then drop some big scares on them. They're all in here. So let's get. Aha! We have our first victim, our spider wake-up lady. So she's had enough. We can see by the X on there, her terror level has exceeded her threshold. She is getting the ever-living F out of here. She's like, I'm done. I do not want to be in this house anymore. And our goal, if to win the level, is to do that to everybody. We'll turn up and make somebody numb. Alright, she has fled the lot. And these guys, Thunderclap? No, they're... Right. Certain mortals have certain specific fears. Are you guys going to run outside? You think it's safe outside? No, not with Weather Witch. How about a Thunderclap? Yeah, that kind of startled you. You didn't like that. Bear in mind, they can't actually see these ghosts. At least not unless they specifically manifest. Alright, I'm going to bench him to free up some of my plasm so I can get some... Nope, still not too much for TK Storm. TK Storm is going to do some real serious scaring. That basically just... she fainted. Yeah, the TK Storm is one of those higher powered ones. She, oh wow, she's not on her threshold yet. So let's, once she wakes up, I'll drop Boo in here and give her another scare. Oh, you see these little ×2s floating around? That means they're on edge. If you hit them with another scare while they're getting those ×2, the next scare is going to be twice as powerful. So you basically, you put them on, you shatter their nerves, and then you hit them with a scare, and that usually is enough to push them past their threshold. Yep, not too happy about that one. Cogjammer, where can I stick you? Is there anyone hiding upstairs? There is somebody hiding upstairs. Alright, you're on edge. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to go into... Oh, darn it. Just didn't stick around. Ah, there... When they turn solid like that, that's when the mortals can see them. It's part of some of their powers. And obviously she saw a ghost and promptly fainted again. This is like the second time she's fainted. Alright, let's throw Cogjammer into the mix. Get their electronics going crazy. So let's get Clatterclaws in here. Just give him a goodbye scare. There we go. Alright, we got X's all around. So it's just a matter of them running off the lot. And they don't care if they're in their towel, they are just getting the ever-living heck out of here. Now as you can see, as I keep scaring them, my total plasm available goes up and up and up and up and up. Alright, and once they're all gone, we get our score. Ah, I missed the target rank by 51 seconds. Darn it. Alright, the part of your score with this is how quickly you can complete the mission, as well as how many scares you get and how many free ghosts you got. And you get multipliers if you get hit time things. And the higher your score, the more gold plasm you get. The more gold plasm you get, the more you can upgrade your haunts. So, what kind of upgrades can we do? How does gold plasm work? What are these other two levels? Well, you know what? You're going to have to stick around for the next episode. So, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave me a like, and most importantly, leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this is Pinstar signing out. See ya!